So, you have a nice vehicle that you're passionate about, and you want to get more involved with others. But the whole car scene doesn't appear to be that organized. You are having trouble understanding your options and finding a place to start. In this video, we will present a continuum that describes the car scene and will help you understand how to navigate it. By definition, a continuum has no clear breaks or divisions, but change in a gradual and unbroken manner. There are three options, or points, that can be found on the car scene continuum. You can freelance, join a group, or join a car club. Freelancers are found at one end of the continuum. These are independent people that have not committed to any one group or club. Instead, they move around attending events that appeal to them. There is nothing wrong with this position, as you do not need to belong to a group or a club in order to participate. Many events like cars and coffee and local cruise-ins are free to the public and everyone is welcome. Many car show entrance forms will ask for a club affiliation, but one is not required. Next, we find groups. Groups are not formal organizations, but rather a feature in many social networking services, which allows users to create, post, comment to, and read from their own interest and niche-specific forums. Groups connect the freelancers into a more formal network of common focus and interests. You may need to join or subscribe to the group, but that is an administrative approval only. Most groups have a very informal management structure, are very flexible, and often very spontaneous. These traits are good for promoting short-term activity, but are inadequate for building a sense of community. Car clubs are found at the other end of the continuum. For the most part, car clubs are actual formal organizations, are registered with the state, and have a management team that govern through a set of bylaws. Most are non-profit-based. Car clubs can be thought of as more formal groups, but still organized around a common focus and interest. A formal dues structure supports the administration of the club and provides basic member benefits like club affiliation and company picnics. Clubs are much more formal and rigid than groups, and often expect participation in club meetings and management. Those traits, however, allow the social aspect of the club to be combined with a cause. That cause is typically giving back to the community through cash donations. Let's look at some general profiles. Carol has a nice car and likes to drive it on weekends, but is really too busy to participate more than that. She is not a fan of social media, but has learned where the local cars and coffee and Friday night cruise-ins are held. Carol is a freelancer. James really enjoys the events hosted by the local car club, but does not like to pay dues. He belongs to many local Facebook groups, so he does not need a membership to find the action. James is primarily a freelancer that relies on social media groups for information. Sally is a very dedicated car club member, but on any given Saturday can be found at other local shows and events hosted by other organizations, car clubs outside of her own club or groups. She has no ambition to volunteer for a club leadership position, but will occasionally work the trailer at the Saturday night cruise-in throughout the summer. Sally is positioned in all 3 points, but leaning towards the car club end. Fred pays dues to 2 local car clubs, one where he is a highly active member and part of the leadership team, and another where he attends meetings and events, but is less involved in a volunteer role. In addition, he still attends other local shows and events hosted by other organizations, car clubs or groups, sometimes by himself and sometimes with other club members. Fred is positioned in all 3 points, but really into the car club end. This slide shows some local Facebook examples from East Tennessee. This data is not exhaustive. All positions on the continuum provide the vehicle-oriented social experience that people are searching for. Which one is best for you is dependent on your specific interests and the degree you want to get involved. Participation provides opportunities to develop a large network of acquaintances and develop friendships. Each time you park next to someone at an event, provides an opportunity to meet someone new. Each time you stop and talk to a vehicle owner, you have the opportunity to learn about the journey of that person and vehicle. Participating in the car scene costs money. At a minimum, this is gas money to and from the events, normal maintenance on your vehicle, event fees, and purchases at events, which can add up over the course of a summer. Some of these participant expenses, however, are a source of income to another organization and ultimately help them promote a worthy cause. It therefore makes sense to plan your participation in the car scene that extends beyond your social enjoyment to how you can help others promote worthy causes. The resulting reward is much greater than what's going on Saturday night.